Welcome to Commander Tilt. My name is Clark. Just a little bit about my channel. I do custom budget decks, and then I play them against themselves in a bracket-style competition. The goal of this channel is to really just to do Commander gameplay, but then also to personalize each game and show just a little bit about how the deck plays, as well as give it custom music and custom voices and just be interesting and entertaining. The ultimate goal, of course, is to have this bracket-style competition and see who ends up the ultimate winner. To keep on going each time that you play, if whoever is the best of three, then that deck is eliminated that loses, and the winner goes on to the next round. Now, this particular bracket is a double elimination round, which means that if you're eliminated out of the first round, you still get to go to a loser bracket, and eventually the loser bracket will determine one winner that gets to go against the winner of the winner bracket for like a best of both brackets. So, of course, this being the very beginning, we are doing the entire bracket first. Like, the entire first round has to be done before I can even embark upon the loser bracket. The loser bracket setup is already done, but I haven't yet even showed it on the channel because it's got so many blanks on it. There's only 2 decks that have been decided. Today's battle is Borborymos Enraged versus Vadrok Apex of Thunder. Borborymos Enraged is a 7/6 legendary creature Cyclops that costs 4 red, green, so it's a Gruul commander. Borborygmos has trample, and it also says whenever Borborymos Enraged deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. And then it has a secondary line of text. Discard a land card. Borborymos Enraged deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So this is a lands matter deck. It has more lands than the average deck that I build. I think it capped out at 40 lands, but then it has so much ramp in here. I mean, you have to have a lot of ramp to have an 8 CMC commander. So yeah, this deck plays a little funny because it ramps and ramps and ramps, and then has lands left over in his hand, hoping to be able to just king things to death. The other deck I'm playing is Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. Vadrok is a 3/3 elemental dinosaur cat. Odd creature type there, elemental dinosaur cat. It costs Jeskai, blue, red, white. And it also has a mutate cost of 1 Azorius red. So 1 colorless, 1 that's either white or blue, and then 2 red. It has flying and first strike all the time, and then it also says whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. The obvious way to build this deck is to lean into mutating, because mutating you're going to get value, and then the other part of this deck is the low-costing spells that you can shoot out for free every time you mutate. I do hope that you enjoy this battle today, and I did have one major problem when I was putting together this video. The major problem is, of course, Vadrok. I always try to characterize with the commander if I can, but Vadrok is a cat. And I didn't think that you would want to hear me trying to narrate this battle with meow, 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 or, tiger sounds. And so then I was searching through, but of course, Vadrok mutate only works on creatures. It works on non-humans. You can't mutate onto a human. So I didn't have very many humans in the deck. What?
Clark, you should let me voice this.
Momir Vig, what are you doing here?
Don't you know, mutate is straight out of the Simic handbook. Mutating is exactly what Simic loves to do. We change and mutate and make creatures different from how they used to be. It's all Simic. It must be Simic.
Don't be silly, Momar. There's no green in this deck. This is a Jeskai deck.
You can't. You must let me.
No. Get out of here, Momir. I had to pick somebody that was actually in the deck. So with many of the Simic voices out of the running, I decided on Sage of the Inward Eye to be the voice of this deck. A Djinn Wizard? Why not? So, Sage of the Inward Eye, take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Mod. I'm so happy to be here. I shall be speaking for Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. And now, let's get into the hands. Vadrok's initial draw was Sarah Angel, Winds of Abandon, Revoke Existence, Path to Exile, Voyager Staff, and 2 Planes.
Borborymos Enraged's opening hand was Yisan the Wanderer Bard, Signal the Clans, Ring of Colonia, Groundskeeper, Slippery Karst, and 2 Forests. And just to note, Groundskeeper is a fantastic card for this deck. It combos pretty well with Borborygmos' power. So with that in mind, Borborygmos won the die roll. Let's get started.
Okay, man. Wagwan. My first draw is a Plains. I shall tap the Plains and play Voyager Staff and pass the turn.
Me draw Zendikar Incarnate. Me put Forest out. And then me get Groundskeeper.
Okay, man, I shall untap. My draw is the Pyroceratops. I shall put down a Plains and pass the turn.
Me get Rogue's Passage. Forest, yes, good. Ring of Colonia, attack! Groundskeeper.
Okay, my draw is Barbados Island, man. I put the island down and revoke existence on the Ring of Colonia.
Me draw Naturalize. Play Rogue's Passage. Tap 2, me Naturalize. Voyager Staff.
Bomberclad, man. Tit for tat, that's what I say.
Attack!
Okay, man, I shall untap. The draw this turn is an island. This time it's Trinidad Island I put down. I pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Forest. Me tap 3 mana for Yisan Wandering Bard. Me drop Forest. Attack!
Okay, my draw, man. I got me shelter. Shall put down a Plains, tapping all of my mana. Shall play Sarah Angel and pass the turn.
Me no like Angel. Me untap. Terrastodon to the pool. Me cycle Slippery Karst. Draw Runaway Steamkin.
Yeah, I shall untap. The draw this turn is Pacifism. Shall attack with Sarah Angel. With Vigilance, it stays untapped.
No blocky.
Pass the turn.
Me untap. Draw Fertilid. Play Fertilid.
Draw this turn is Ever Watching Threshold. Taking a look at my beautiful islands. I'll tap them for Ever Watching Threshold, then I attack with the Sarah Angel.
No blocky.
Pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Rugged Highlands. Red mana, hooray! Me play Rugged Highlands. Me search a mountain with Fertilid.
Okay, man, I shall untap. Still looking for that red mana. The draw is Cloud Piercer. I attack with Sarah Angel.
No blocky.
Pass the turn.
Me untap. Red mana, hooray! Me draw Forest. Play Forest. Sacrifice Fertilid. Me search up. Mountain. Me use Yisan power. Get Llanowar Elves.
Okay, man. Draw this turn is Dreamtail Heron. I'm going to tap the mana and mutate Dreamtail Heron onto Sarah Angel. This allows me to draw a card, Act of Treason. Moving to combat, I attack with Sarah Angel
No blocky blocky.
and pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Yavamaya Granger. Borborymos Enraged.
Oh man, that's a big monster over there. I shall untap. Draws our plains. Still have no red mana. Put down the plains. Cast pacifism on Borborygmos. You better slow down your roll, man. Moving to combat. You get to swing with Sarah Angel again.
No blocky blocky.
You just can't stop him. I'll pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw forest. I throw the forest. Bam bam! Groundskeeper, give me forest back. I throw the forest. Bam bam! Groundskeeper, get forest back. I throw the forest. Bam bam! Groundskeeper, get forest back. I throw the forest. Bam bam! Groundskeeper, get forest back. I throw forest again. Bam bam! To your face!
Okay, I shall untap. My draw this turn is a Mystic Monastery. I put it into play tapped. Next, I'll tap a single white mana for Path to Exile. Exiling that Groundskeeper. Moving to combat, I'll swing with Dreamtail Heron
No blocky blocky.
and pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Pilgrim's Eye. We tap a lot of mana for Terastodon. Blow up pacifism. Blow up Dream Heron. Blow up whatever that thing is. Take some elephants. Now, Borborygmos attack!
Shall block Borborygmos with all 3 elephants. That should kill that Cyclops. Alright, I untap. My draw is an island. As you can see, I've got an elephant token here. Don't know why I left the D1 on there. I'll put down an island. It's Jamaica, man! And tapping my mana comes Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. Next I'm gonna cast Winds of Abandon. Goodbye Terastodon.
Me get mountain.
I shall pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Evolving Wilds. Play Evolving Wilds. Get forest. Me use Yisan power. Search deck for 2-drop. Embarrassing. No 2-drop. Me pass turn.
Okay, I shall untap. The draw this turn is Opt. I'll tap a single blue mana for Opt. And I get an island.
This is the island of the Bahamas. My draw this turn is Boros Recruit. I'll tap a mana and play Boros Recruit. Then I tap the mana to mutate the Cloud Piercer onto Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. This allows me to discard Act of Treason and draw Curator's Ward. It also allows me to play a card from my graveyard for free. I'll choose Path to Exile on Yisan, the Wandering Bard. Moving to combat, I'm gonna swing with my Flying Tiger.
No blocky.
Pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Tunneling Geopede. Me play Signal the Clans. Me get Omnath, Rurik Thar, and Squall Shaper. Me throw a die to decide. Get Rurik Thar, the Unbold. Me good buddy. Me play Rurik Thar, the Unbold. Rurik Thar has reach. I can stop you now. And me play Pilgrim's Eye.
Okay, first I shall untap. This turn he put out a creature with reach and a flying 1/1. My draw is Blister Split Gremlin. Now I play the Curator's Ward.
You take damage for that. Rurik Thar attack you.
And then I play Shelter, but I think I should have done it in opposite order. Gruul's lawyers out there can complain all you want.
You take damage for that. Rurik Thar attack you.
Next, I shall move to combat. Swinging with Vadrok, he cannot be blocked.
Me untap. Me draw District Guide. Moving to combat. Attack Rurik Thar! Attack Pilgrim's Eye!
I'm gonna choose to chump block that monster Cyclops with my little green creature.
Me tap mana for Zendikar Incarnate! 11 power creature. Me tap mana for District Guide and Yavimaya Granger. Draw 2 forests, play 1 for turn. Zendikar Incarnate get bigger. Ho ho ho!
Okay, I shall untap. I draw this turn is Reprisal. I think I'm gonna tap 2 mana and play Reprisal, taking out Rurik Thar, the Unbold. For my next trick, as you shall see, I'm going to play Anticipate. The 3 cards that I get to see. Going to be Izzet Guildgate, Regal Leosaur, and Mesmerizing Benthid. I choose to keep Regal Leosaur because it mutates. The other 2 go to the bottom of the deck. Next, I'm gonna pay the mana to mutate Regal Leosaur onto Vadrok and the Piercing Brontodon. This gives me 3 triggers for mutate. First, I shall select to play Path to Exile for free, destroying the Zendikar Incarnate. Goodbye, monster. Then I shall discard a card and draw Narset of Ancient Ways. Finally, I shall move to combat, swinging with my Flying Tiger, and pass the turn.
Me untap. Me draw Omnath, Locus of Rage. Me no pay for Yavamaya Granger. Die, elf! Me play Omnath, Locus of Rage. Me play a land. Get me an elemental. Pilgrim's Eye afford one more turn.
Okay, I shall untap. Get Azorius Chancery for my draw. If I can just destroy that Pilgrim's Eye, I can get through for lethal. I'll play Narset of the Ancient Ways, and immediately down Ticker 2, allowing me to discard a card and do damage. My draw is Blackboard Reforged, and my discard is the Pyroceratops, which shall blow up the only blocker you have, mon. Moving to combat, I'll swing with Vadrok. Vadrok is the winner, mon. And there you have it. For the first time ever, a Jeskai deck has moved on to the second round in Commander Tilt. I say the first time ever because this is actually the first Jeskai deck I've ever built, but I'm super excited because Mutate mechanic worked really well, and I thought it was a fantastic game. It was really interesting. I really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing this game, and I sure hope that you consider watching more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. I do have a Patreon page, and I would love it if you would visit my page and take a look at the rewards that are available. It would help me out a lot. Remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you hear about my latest videos. Have a great day. Why can't cats play poker in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. What do cats use to make coffee? A percolator. What kind of weather is the vet busiest? When it's raining cats and dogs. Why did the cat eat lemons? He was a sourpuss.